Hey everybody, this is Andrew from T is for Tech, and today I'm just going to do a quick video on the Note20 Ultra and the fact that in my version, the US version, the Snapdragon version in Mystic White, I did not get a Samsung screen protector. Now, I guess there's been quite a few people on Reddit and all over the internet commenting on this, that Samsung does not look to be providing the kind of out-of-the-box screen protector that they have been on a lot of the last generations of Samsung devices. It was surprising to me. I don't always use that in the long term, but it's nice to have when you get the phone right away to have some sort of screen protection until you get a glass screen protector, or there's other things that come out on the market that are better for the phone. But at least you'll have some protection from Samsung from the factory. So that was a kind of a bummer. So I was, kind of like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I don't want to run around and potentially scratch the screen. So I looked on Amazon, as always, and I found this brand, LK. And if you go to their website, it's www.lk-case.com. And they have screen protectors for the Note20 Ultra and the Note20, I believe. Now this is a three-pack screen protector. And what I like about it, it's super thin, and it does pretty much cover the whole screen pretty well. And this is one of these I don't know if you've seen these before, but the installation, because I already installed it, but the installation is kind of a multi-part way to get this aligned onto the phone. As you can see, there's some registration holes at the bottom, there's a tab at the top, and there's all these arrows and stuff like that, and saying starting point in the middle and all of that. It's not really hard to install, but basically what you do is you take this piece, which kind of fits into the USB-C connector on the bottom, and gives you a reference point on the phone that you can then put this piece on and then basically line up the screen protector. So then when you kind of undo it and put it on the screen, it's perfectly placed. Now I did install this on my device, and like I said, even though it does have those, has the placement guide and all of that, I did slightly get it off center at the top. I don't know if you can see up here at the camera cutout, it's kind of like a U-shaped cutout at the top. And it's just slightly to the right. It's perfectly fine. It doesn't obstruct the camera cutout or anything like that, but it's just slightly off center. But I didn't want to take this off and waste it because it was just slightly off center. But other than that, it's perfectly fine. So what you'll see is it's hard to really tell. It almost goes to the top. It almost goes to the top of the screen. It almost goes to the sides and the bottom, but it gives you just enough room that you can still put it in a case. I'm still using this Samsung rugged case with it, and you can fit it in the case, and it does not obstruct, where the case doesn't cause any issues on the sides or the bottom or the top with the actual screen protector. So it's pretty nice. Now the only thing that I don't necessarily like about the screen protector is that it is a TPU material, and while it's super thin, like if you push too hard with the S Pen, and I don't even know if you can see it, it makes a little bit of mark on the screen. And you really can't see it. I can't see it here, but it leaves a little bit of an indentation on the screen where you can see what you wrote in the screen protector, but after like 15 or 20 seconds, it disappears, right? So it's kind of self-healing in that way that, if you get a little bit of a mark on it, it's TPU and it goes back to normal really quickly. So that's the only downfall I've seen so far. It's much better than obviously risking getting the glass scratched, and it does add some protection. The screen writing doesn't even feel that bad. Like the pen still works pretty well on it, but the only thing I've seen is it just a little bit of marking up, but that disappears right away after you're kind of done writing. So I will put the link to this in the description. Like I said, I got it on Amazon. There's a video on their website. Really pretty easy to put on, install. Took only a few minutes. Like I said, just be extra careful on the top so that you're lined up and you're not too offset from the camera hole or the camera cutout. But other than that, definitely a good value. I think this ran about $10. You get 3 of them. You know, short-term solution potentially while you're waiting for some other tempered glass protector. But this is a decent option, like I said. So again, I'll link to this in the description below. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and post those. Please consider subscribing to the channel. This is Andrew from TS for Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.